Now I'm outside the Costa Serena, a realty company here in San Carlos, and Hugo Delgado is reading the paper. He's quite an interesting man. I have talked to him many times before. Hello, Hugo.
Hello, Sergio. How are you?
Good. I'm here to take a little video of you. I think your life is very interesting, and we should let the world know.
Well, here we are in beautiful San Carlos.
In beautiful San Carlos, which you had a lot to do with since you have worked for Don Rafael, right?
40 years.
For 40 years, and you were, I don't know, I like to describe you as a point man. You went out there, made the contacts, and brought it to him, that sort of stuff?
What I do is to promote investments here, look for properties that have some future, and made up a project and present it to potential investors and sell it.
Yeah.
I don't sell just a piece of land. I sell a land with an idea what to put in.
Yes.
Like I did with the golf course. I brought a group and I present this property and we made it into a golf course. Then I made Club Med also. I brought people from Club Med from France and I presented the place and we made the Club Med.
Okay, stop there for a second. When I first saw you, you were having lunch and you had a bottle of wine with a nice glass, and I said, this guy's European, maybe he's Italian, right? And then you tell me that you went to school, was it, in Switzerland? What kind of school was it, Hugo?
Well, I went to the École Hôtelière in Lausanne,
That's
Switzerland, in the lake of Geneva. 60 kilometers from Geneva.
That's to train people to run hotels and resorts?
Yes,
yes.
To run hotels. That is the best hotel school in the world.
Is it?
It's over 100 years old and it's sponsored by the Hotel Suisse Association.
And where was this again, in Switzerland?
In Lausanne.
Lausanne. Lausanne.
It is like in Italian it's Lausanne.
Aha, that I've heard, yes.
And I studied there as a chef to learn everything about kitchen and cooking, and then as a waiter to learn everything about banquets and wines and menus and production of menus. They
actually make you do all the little stuff that goes into being a resort manager, right?
Learn how to make beds and clean bathrooms and toilets and everything.
That's good, in-house training. Now you're in the background, we see the Costa. What is that? Could you explain that? We could start there.
That is a project that I have here. I have a Jewish group from Mexico City that I came. I sold them the land, right beachfront in the San Francisco beach. And we are going to develop this project.
Oh, this is your latest project, huh?
Yeah, this is.
When you say Jewish, they're from Israel or?
Yeah, they're Jewish from Mexico City. A Jewish group that are investors that have been building condominiums and apartments for more than 40 years in Mexico, Guadalajara, Acapulco. So they bought this piece of land from me, and they appointed me as director for the project, and we're going to begin this. That is one tower with 21 story and one 19 story with penthouses.
And we're going to see this here.
No, we are thinking that we can start at the end of this year. And it will take about almost 18 months to be completed.
Yeah, I want to mention something, especially in Mexico. A man such as you is vital because a foreigner just can't come in here and buy property and say, okay, it's mine, right? There's a whole procedure to it. You have to know the law and what's available to you. And could you talk a little bit about that?
Well, here, we have property available, and if it's a Mexican company, okay, they can have a title for the land they buy. If there's a foreign company, they form a Mexican company, they can buy the land and have a proper title.
Well, let's say I, as a tourist, want to buy a house here. It's not that simple. I have to put it in trust.
You put it in trust, trust, and everybody has bought here for as a bank trust. It's a very easy form to buy the property, and still is yours. You can sell it, rent it, resell it, inherit it to your children or whatever.
Right. So potential investors who might see this video, do not be intimidated by the Mexican laws. There are ways to do it.
To do it properly.
And you can get help. Hugo, why don't we start here? He's got some fascinating photos and pictures.
Yeah.
And this is at the school, right?
Yeah, this is when I was at the service course. I am here as a waiter. This is administration course. I'm here.
Those are your classmates?
Yes. This is Switzerland. And this is when I was studying on the chef course. You know? Here I have a picture of the day that I graduated. Look at my two companions. He's from Holland, Mr. Klinker, and he's from England, Mr. Jameson. She's from Spain, Carmen, and I'm from Mexico. And that's the day we were waiting for the results of examinations to graduate as chefs.
You never forget those people, right? They were classmates. Well, this is your lovely daughter, is it, or wife?
No, that's a girlfriend. That used to have in Switzerland. She was from Holland, and we were together for 3 years, and I always have her as a lady who civilized me. That way. Inspiration.
Look at this now.
Here I am with the president of Taiwan that was son of Chiang Kai-shek. This is the picture of Chiang Kai-shek. He's saying hello to me because I sold to a group presided by him what now is called as Marina Real. I sold that property
to Taiwanese
investors. Here I am in Paris. This gentleman is Gilbert Trigano, the CEO of director executive of Club Med all over the world.
Yes, they were here at one time, right?
Well, I brought that investment here. Mr. Caballero is here, Mr. Llano are here, the two investors, and I am here signing the contract. I was at that moment the Secretary of Tourism for the state.
Rafaelito, look at him. He looks exactly the same today. He hasn't aged a bit.
Yeah, and this was in 1981.
81, yes.
It's more than 32 years ago.
Yeah, God bless. How did you first meet him, by the way?
Who?
Don Rafael.
No, I was in Hermosillo. I was director of a hotel chain, and he went to meet me and he offered me to come as director of this development, and I accepted.
He sought you out, huh?
Yes.
And what do we got here playing golf?
Well, I'm playing golf here in
that's you,
San Carlos, yes.
That's pretty good looking swing there.
Thank you.
Now, the best is yet to come here. Hugo, let's go to this side.
Oh, well.
Oh, we got lots of things.
I have here a very good souvenir. When I was vice director of the Maria Isabel Hotel in Mexico, Mr. and Mrs. Kennedy came to visit Mexico, and I was in charge by the company to take personal care of them. And when they left, Mr. Kennedy called me and Mrs. Kennedy, and he gave me as a present this medal with his bust. In the other side is the Eagle of the United States, the card of the President of the United States of America.
He wasn't just senator, he was president at the time.
The President of the United States, an address to Mr. Hugo Delgado. And he gave me this as a present, thanking me for my attentions for 2 days.
He was a charming man, was he?
Yeah, very charming man.
That's what they say about him. What else here?
Here I have my membership certified that I was the founder of the San Carlos Country Club here in San Carlos. It says there fundador, which is founder.
So you're a lifetime member of that, right?
Yes, yes.
You got your own table there.
That's it.
Okay, you pick and choose. What else we got?
And this is the International Goodwill Award that was given to me by the Tucson Trade Bureau of Tucson, honoring me as the International Goodwill Award for my work in having a good relationship in between Tucson and Sonora. And this one is the mayor of the city. In the same day, he appointed me as Goodwill Ambassador of Tucson and Honorary Citizen of Tucson.
Honorary Citizen and Goodwill Ambassador.
Yes. And this one here was given to me at that time also by the governor of Arizona, and he appointed me as a like favorite son or whatever called from Arizona.
Who was it? Was it Governor Castro?
Bruce Babbitt.
Oh, Babbitt was there. Yeah. And there's a very interesting one from J. Edgar Hoover. Hugo, tell us that story.
Well, this story is, I have a letter here that John Edgar Hoover sent me on March of 1963, thanking me for giving him some information, something experience I had in New York that had to do with some Russian spies sending documents to the Russian embassy in Mexico City. And without I know it, they used me to bring those films into a cigar box.
Oh, they asked you, could you take this for us?
Naively to Mexico and give them to somebody here, and then he put it in the Russian embassy, and was some microfilms with U.S. Russian spies in U.S. secrets. And he is thanking me for giving him all the information.
The information, quite an adventure, you see.
Yeah.
You should have played both sides.
This is a letter from Patrick Lucy, Ambassador of the United States in Mexico, thanking me for the luncheon I offered him in my home here in
Patrick Lucy.
San Carlos. And this is a letter the same of the Ambassador of Australia, thanking me also for the luncheon I offered him in my house here in San Carlos during his visit.
This is a world traveler, a globetrotter who has met some of the famous men in history and has played his part in developing San Carlos. Where were you born, by the way?
Mexico City.
In Mexico City. And you somehow wound up here? Oh, yeah. He said Don Rafael found you there. And, well, what more can we say? You are happy, you're satisfied, you've had plenty of success, and we wish you more success on this project.
Thank you very much.
Okay, here we go. Thank you for the interview.
Thank you.